Greetings, family. It's Empress D, obviously in a nature space. I hope everybody is well and has gotten out to a nature space today, or planning to later, or at least are taking care of yourself. I hope everybody's doing that at the very least. And of course, I really hope that most of you or all of you are on that journey to get to know yourself, right? That's our whole purpose, our whole point of being on this planet. Know thyself, written on every temple. I say that all the time because I think it's important to recognize, right? Because from the time we were really small, we're kind of taught that our journey is to go to school, get good grades, grow up, get a good job, find somebody to marry, get married, have some children, work, try to go on vacation here or there, retire, and then pass away, right? That's what our purpose is. At least that's what we're programmed to think that our purpose is, when it's much more than that, right? And I think that program really is intended to distract us from our real purpose, right? Figuring out what the heck we're here for, why we're here on the planet, right? And so that's my whole thing. That's my point. I think that it's important for all of us to know why we're here. What I wanted to talk about today, and of course, not everybody wants to know why we're here, and that's cool, right? And that's cool. That's their journey, right? But for those of us who want to know why we are here, I think that it's a really good thing, right? Because I think that if you're kind of questioning, what is the purpose of being on earth? Why am I here? What am I doing? It's more than just working and paying bills. It's more than that. If you're saying that to yourself, congratulations, okay? That means that you're kind of figuring things out and something stirring up in you to kind of figure out what's going on. Because what we've been taught and told our whole lives is nothing close to the truth. I wanted to talk about something that I came across yesterday. It was a podcast. I told you, family, I only like to listen to things or watch things that I can learn from, right? And so I was watching this, an elder in the spiritual community, a melanated man reading from a book, okay? Oh, what is the title of the book? The Mind Consciousness, something with mind consciousness. Anyway, he read an excerpt from the book, and I'm going to go over that. But before I do, I'm just going to remind you, because this is the whole premise on everything. Tesla, who is a Serbian genius, right? He said that if you want to understand or understand the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of frequency, energy, and vibration, right? Frequency, energy, and vibration, okay? Now, I say this to bring you back to the point where I was talking about this book. The individual was sharing a passage in the book that was explaining that frequency is measured in hertz, right? They say that the frequency of the average frequency on the planet Earth is in the 200s, right? In the 200 hertz. That means the frequency by which most individuals are vibrating on. Some children are having fun over there. The frequency that most individuals are vibrating on Earth is in the 200s, okay? We spoke about this lots of times before. Frequency is measured in hertz. There is a higher frequency and lower frequency. When we're talking about emotions, that's what triggers our vibration. Our thoughts and our emotions yields us our vibration, right? So if we're constantly in fear and doubt and shame and guilt and lust, we are vibrating low, at a lower frequency, in the 200 range, right? They say that the frequency of love is between, I've seen at the 430 hertz, but also I've read other places that's at the 500 hertz level, okay? So it's safe to say that if you're vibrating at the 500 hertz and above frequency, that you are vibrating in the love frequency, okay? So this excerpt from the passage of the book that the man was reading was stating that most people on the planet are vibrating in the 200 frequency. There's a small subset of the population that is vibrating at the 500 frequency and above, vibrating at the frequency of love. The passage of the book was explaining that if it weren't for those individuals who are vibrating at the love frequency, the planet Earth would be doomed. It would have self-destructed, okay? The book was stating that it's only a very small amount of people on this planet that are vibrating at that 500 frequency and above, right? The book was explaining that for every one person vibrating at the 500 frequency and above, it lifts up 750,000 people that are vibrating lower than that frequency. So those vibrating in the 200s, that one person vibrating at 500 and above lifts up those 200 people and helps to maintain a positive vibration on the planet. So essentially, one individual vibrating high, vibrating at the frequency of love, brings up 750,000 others that are vibrating lower on the planet, okay? So essentially, with 7.5 billion people on the planet, it only takes about 10,000 people to be vibrating at a high frequency to bring and maintain the frequency and the functioning of this planet, right? That's crazy to me. Because if those people that weren't around vibrating through love, the whole greed, all those negative emotions would consume us, right? And so I encourage you, family, to be one of those people that are vibrating through love, right? So that it can help to elevate the frequency of the planet. Now, let's keep in mind, right? There are so many forces that kind of encourage us and kind of trigger us to vibrate low, right? And so we have to counteract those forces, okay? And that's why I always talk about the stuff that helps, right? To help to elevate your vibration, right? Keeping your emotions in check, right? Having control of your emotions, not allowing your emotions to control you, right? Leading through love, treating those how you want to be treated, right? Having compassion for people. All of that kind of stuff is vibrating at a higher frequency and vibrating through love, right? So for those of you out there vibrating at the 500 hertz frequency and above, we salute you. Thank you for keeping this planet stable, okay? If it weren't for you, I don't know what would happen. The truth of the matter is, though, I think since 2020, that number is probably far higher than only 10,000. And I think that's what the whole, I think that's what's happening on the planet. People are waking up, right? Waking up to the truth of who they are, waking up to the fact that we are not just this flesh suit, right? We are multi-dimensional beings, meaning that we can exist on multiple dimensions at the same time, right? It's just that right now we are in this human meat suit in order to experience what it is to be human, right? If we didn't embody, if we didn't inhabit this avatar, this meat suit, this body, we wouldn't be able to experience what it is to be human, right, family? And so that's what's up. That's what I'm here to share today. Again, I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's getting out in nature and loving up on themselves, eh? I really hope that for everybody. I'm sending everybody loving and healing energy, because trust me, we all need it. Okay, family, thank you for taking the children are having fun at the park. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. There's a park, a nice park there. There's some teenagers that were standing on top of that gray structure there, but they've coming down and walking. Lots of youths having fun in the park here today. Anyway, family, thank you for taking the time to listen. I love and I value each and every one of you. One love.